Memento, a film directed by Christopher Nolan and released to theaters in 2001, follows Leonard, played by Guy Pearce, who is tracking down the man who raped and murdered his wife. The difficulty, however, arises as, locating his wife's killer, Leonard has to compound the fact that he suffers from a rare, untreatable form of memory loss. Although he can recall details of life before his accident, Leonard cannot remember what happened 15 minutes ago, where he's going, or why. Memento is acclaimed for its non-linear narrative structure and motives on memory. Many critics actually widely recognize Memento as one of Nolan's finest works and best films even of the year. Today we'll be looking at this specific scene in Memento and look at Christopher Nolan's mise-en-scène style. Starting with the composition, Nolan is known for his handheld camera work. In this scene, we can see how he effectively used medium close-up shots and close-up shots to create a setting of anger and tension between the characters Leonard and Natalie. In this scene, we see one of the first outright examples of Leonard being taken advantage of because of his rare condition. Nolan's popular use of documentary-style lighting and natural lighting are uniform throughout the scene. The setting being the middle of the living room helps shift the attention to the argument Leonard is having with Natalie. One aspect of the mise-en-scène that Christopher Nolan hits the nail on in almost every movie he creates is acting. In this scene, we see how Guy Pearce and Carrie-Anne Moss delivered an exhilarating performance. In this scene, we can see how Carrie-Anne Moss and Guy Pearce are so immersed into their roles. Guy Pearce was able to capture the panicked and angered expressions that Leonard would have in the scene as he's trying to look for a pen to write down how Natalie mistreated him so he doesn't have to trust her again. Although costume and makeup don't play the biggest scene in Memento, Nolan no doubt didn't overlook this. We see in this scene he kept continuity while still having the bloody nose on Natalie and scratched face on Leonard. We also see Leonard is still in his iconic blue shirt and tan suit. Although maybe minor, scenes like this are what make Memento memorable.